Testing 1 2, testing, testicles, penis, testicles.
Penis, vagina,
These are things that we say
and fuck.
and think about and or have, or I don't know what folks, what are we doing here?
That's what we do it here.
What even what who am I? What day is it?
Am I? Who am I?
Why is there a chicken on my penis?
That's the plot twist right there.
Yeah, that's whoa. Yeah, that's when they finally were like, we can't ignore the dementia allegations. We found him in the middle of a farm in Kansas, like he was Superman landing from Krypton, except he was fucking a chicken. And that is our president, Joseph Robinette Biden. This is the Pool House, by the way.
It's the Pool House Podcast with your hosts, Alex and Kelsey.
We cold opened?
That's how we structure this network now. Every show starts with a cold open.
Gosh, I'm always thrown off. I don't know why.
With streamlining things, it's more economic that way. There's still a slight delay in my microphone. It's streamlined. It gets the people going. It's provocative.
And the people and Kelsey off guard.
What else is new, folks? Believe me. It's been a crazy week, folks, as I take out some tweezers and pop a quarter of a tab of LSD into my own... What? Anyways, we're back, folks.
I insisted.
Hell yeah, but it's a good day to do it. I mean, I'm off the next couple of days. I get to party.
Well, I mean, to certain extent.
Well, yeah, I don't drink anymore, but you know, there's certain things I'll do, folks. I take out a gigantic cocaine spoon. No, I don't do cocaine. I actually think that one's pretty unhealthy.
More.
Well, yeah, they're drugs. Like, listen, I will always stand by if you're a legal adult and in a legal state and you got a professional or someone you can trust, psychedelics, that's all. That's all I'll say. I don't want to promote anything. That's all I'll say. You know what I mean?
We at the Pool House, we don't promote that, but because we've made our own bad decision.
But anyways, I guess the reason we're doing this so late night and I'm deciding to do, you know, a crazy thing like that, Joe Rogan style, I guess you could call it.
Rogan style.
Yeah, Joe Rogan style, which is also what they call having sex with your wife, but she's not actually there.
I don't know the background.
That's what they call removing your ribs and sucking your own dick and saying your wife did it, but she doesn't talk to you anymore.
She has her own bedroom and the different floor.
Sorry, Joe.
No, I'm not sorry.
It's fine. He won't hear this. He's never gonna.
One of these days.
Yeah, that's gonna be really bad. We end up on Kill Tony.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna happen one of these days. So I have this transcript from 2025, and you're over here starting your presidential debate.
You gotta Tony Hinchcliffe impression.
What's up, bitches? It's me, Tony Hinchcliffe. Hi. Hey. So we're here with two fuckers from the fucking Pool House. Fuck. And Joe Rogan. Surprise, bitch.
And Joe would be like, I don't care about this. We've been over this. I'm stupid. I talk about apes and I smoke weed.
And it's not because of the weed. He just naturally is.
And I'd be like, I'm just here for the paycheck. And Tony Hinchcliffe would say something stupid. I don't know. I don't like him. I don't think he's funny. I think that show is overrated. And I think like it's only a matter of time before it fades into obscurity.
Here's to hoping.
Well, anytime something from YouTube or that like originated on YouTube moves on to Netflix, I've noticed that's when the crash and burn starts. And Netflix is always very, very late to the rising action of whatever career or trajectory of someone's career. I don't know. Like the Dr. Phil thing with Adam Ray.
Yes.
That people are saying that it's overstayed its welcome. It's kind of funny. Like, I think it's a very funny, like, concept that this dude just started out doing impressions. And then the Dr. Phil one, he saw how much of a hit that was, that now that's all he fucking does is he just goes on tour pretending to be a guy that already exists. That's so crazy to me. It's like,
Right?
how it's like if I went on tour as Tom Cruise, similar heights, it's fine. And I just like did a really bad Tom Cruise impression and said like the same 5 phrases on tour every fucking stop, and then put it on YouTube. And then after 2.5 to 3 years of doing that straight, people are like, doesn't he do anything else?
Yeah.
And I'm just up there jumping on the sofa still on stage like, I loved Katie Holmes and Scientology and I'm not gay. Tom Cruise isn't going to listen to this. It's fine. Little Scientology ladyboy slaves will, and then they'll tell him.
Yeah, go on.
Listen, he commits when he does like those stunts and stuff. I think that's cool that he like broke his ankle and stuff doing his own stunts. But I also think he's a creepy man. No offense to ladyboys. I'm not saying that ladyboys automatically go to Tom Cruise. I'm saying these ladyboys were enslaved by Tom Cruise in this hypothetical fictional scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm literally just making this up. There nowhere does it say that there's like a rumor that Tom Cruise ever had ladyboy slaves.
No. We're definitely not. Yeah.
No, I'm not like being sarcastic or facetious or anything. Like I'm legitimately, I just made that up.
But the fact that I believed it so instantaneously because he's always like, he's so
Yeah,
deep in science.
That doesn't really work well for him then. Everyone about him, and people would be like, yeah, that does kind of sound like something he would do.
That tracks. It does track.
The fish fucking thing, that is a real rumor.
I remember that.
It was Adrian Brody, but Adrian Brody's just a dirtbag for other reasons.
It's Hollywood, of course.
Yeah, the more I learn about these people, the more I realize that Hollywood is just full of shit people, except for Sydney Sweeney. Call me.
Did you not see the most? I thank you for reminding me, by the way.
Why? What happened?
Have you seen the new Sydney Sweeney thing?
What new Sydney Sweeney thing? I haven't been on the internet. I work at a hospital.
My gosh. Okay, so let me see. Let me try and pull it up so I can quote it specifically. Come on.
What?
So apparently Dr. Squatch is
the body wash thing? That's
Yep, Sydney.
I sent that to you, dude. You were telling me like she got a boyfriend or something, and I'm like, you're doing this on my birthday after last year, after what happened on my birthday last year. Now you're telling me my dream woman is soft launching her relationship on my next birthday? Are you fucking kidding me? It's happening again? Like I almost spiraled there. You almost sent me back a whole 365. I was gonna send some text messages that I was not gonna be proud of. Believe me. Must said some things about some people's. You know what? Nope. Don't even, Alex. Don't even dance on it. Don't even dance around it. We're done with doing dances, folks.
Back to it. The limited edition through Dr. Squatch, the limited edition bar of salt soap made with sand, pine bark extract, and a touch of Miss Sweeney's real bathwater, according to the company. Go on sale June 6th.
Yeah, I got my palette of them yesterday.
I'm surprised you haven't pre-ordered.
Who said I didn't? No, I didn't. I'm not buying another woman's bathwater. That's not like again. No, that was the fart jars, Kelsey. Get it right.
Oh gosh.
Those were Nikocado Avocados fart jars. Come on. Don't you know my lore?
Where's your Wikipedia when I need it?
I don't have a Wikipedia. No, I have a Google. If you Google me, sometimes it's like, this is a musician. I use that as ID sometimes when I don't have my license or people don't believe my license, even though it's a real license. I'm like, no, I was just fat in that picture. Like, fuck, Jesus. I'm getting a new one anyways. I'm getting a real ID. I'm not. I'm not allowed to fly until I get that.
Isn't that so strange? Where it's like, yeah, this is a valid license, but it's not a real ID.
Yeah, and all the real ID is they put a star in the upper right hand corner. What is that star? People are asking. People are saying, what does that star mean? Really? Is it
not the pentagram?
Is it really a real ID, or is it your fake ID? Puffs on joint. What if your real ID was within you all along? What if your real ID was the friends you made along the way? Anyway,
not backtrack. Not to backtrack too much, I did just enter the sweepstakes to win some of Sydney Sweeney's bathwaters.
Dude, nice. Good luck.
See if I win, y'all.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Oh, I just want Sydney Sweeney. She's something. She's really something.
Does have favorites, does he?
I mean, clearly. I mean, look at her.
Obviously.
That's like he had a personal touch on that one. He gave everyone the day off. He was like, "No, I got to do this myself. Sick of everyone fucking these up with the other ones."
After a long night at the bar, chilling out with Jesus and all the other folks that is in his crew, and he has his own VIP suite. He stumbled in with his friend.
His shop better than his angels. He was like, "Fuck you guys, I'll do it better."
Stumbles drunk into the lab. They're like, "Hey, Lord, what are you doing here? Shut the fuck up. Let me do something."
Yeah, I'm doing something. Get out. Wasted. Get out. I'm doing something.
And they're like, I mean, you can do whatever you want. This is your domain.
I'm in the studio. He's posting Snapchats with like Henny bottles. Just like, I'm in the studio right now. Y'all ain't gonna believe this when it drops. You ever heard of Sydney Sweeney? No. Well, you will.
The DJ Khaled of people.
I did. Like DJ Khaled says that. I did though, cause God, I did. Sydney Sweeney, I did. DJ.
You heard it here first.
And God said, God did. God said, let there be Sydney Sweeney. And you know what? People were fine with that. People are saying they like it a lot. Except for girl. What's going on? Uh-oh. My microphone's doing a popper, thing. They don't want me talking about God, folks. What if God was one of us? Great song. Let's turn this into a Trump rally where he's just rambling. What if God was one of us? But you know what God doesn't like? Illegals. We got to do something about them.
He actually said recently, he was like, because everyone, like, it was a joke for a while where it's like, people are like, God put him into place. He's like, you're right, folks. God did put me into place here. Like, he's saying that very loud and publicly.
He's been saying he's the chosen one for, like, since last term.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know who has to say that.
Just flabbergasted.
Like, no, you're not chosen one. You're not him. You'll never be him. How dare you stand where he stood? Harry Potter reference.
Yes, very good, very good.
Believe me, Trump is a Potterhead secretly, low-key.
Imagine.
I can't even figure out how to make that like a... People are saying Rubius Haggard. They're saying he's a weird guy. They took away his wand. I'm saying we give him back his wand. We let him do it again. We let him do the wizardry again, folks.
Spend 8 hours a day on...
To be a good wizard, he helps out Harry with his motorcycle.
He does cool shit.
He turned Dudley's tail. I don't know. He gave Dudley a tail, folks.
I may spend 6 hours a day on Pottermore, but apparently they keep saying about fucking Hufflepuff. I am a Gryffindor, damn it.
No, I'm a Gryffindor, folks. I'm the president. How could I not be a Gryffindor? They're calling me a Hufflepuff. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Not even Ravenclaw or Slytherin, one of the cool ones. Why do I know these things? Why do we have this type of fucking knowledge in our vernacular just on a whim? But God forbid you ask anybody about what are they doing at the Large Hadron Collider? What are they doing? What's going on over at CERN? What is the point of that? Nobody knows. But you know what house you are just based off, like, you can identify based off the different traits of each house. The fact that we know the rules of fucking Quidditch. Why? But geopolitical fucking conflicts. No, that's too complicated. But geopolitical conflicts in Harry Potter? No, we got that down. We had a big rivalry with Bulgaria or whatever the fuck. Listen, I just read the books. I can't pronounce shit.
Because to us, Harry Potter's still fictional, and we don't have to embrace the scary reality of the world.
Yeah, imagine if that was, like, it was... Imagine if it was all the shit we deal with now, but also Voldemort shit.
Could you imagine?
We've got to do something about these Death Eaters. They're coming in. What did they do? What were they doing? Like, that's what I never understood. What is Voldemort even trying to accomplish?
I completely forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I was not a huge Potterhead.
So he gets the Elder Wand, then what?
I think it's kind of like Star Wars rules. Isn't
Star Wars over trade negotiations?
Yeah, it's like, like no, we don't want to do what big government wants to tell us to do. Like, but he was like, no, we got to do that. Yeah.
Well,
That's what I
Voldemort
think.
was a fascist. He was like
Yeah.
Wizard Stalin, but like he didn't really have a platform. Like I know it's a fictional wizarding world, but listen, if we're talking about like knowledge, like how people know things about fiction, but then like they don't have that encyclopedic knowledge at all whatsoever about the real shit. My question is like, what the fuck was Voldemort's platform? What was his platform? Like, I'm not trying to be critical of the guy here. Like, we never asked the right questions. What if he had universal healthcare in mind? What if that was part of it? He was like, yeah, we're called Death Eaters, and like we look scary and stuff, but we're just goth. Yeah, we killed the vampire guy from Twilight before he was the vampire guy from Twilight. But look, he became Batman. It's fine. We're rehabilitating people. We're alchemists.
AI overview. It's a little lengthy. His descent into evil was a complex process influenced by the combination of factors, inclling his early life,
I gotta
unique
stop
magical
you right there.
abilities, and
Because
personal
you can't tell me
choices.
his platform is being evil. That's not a platform. That's Joker.
Well, I get you not. Some of the stuff here too is aligning a lot with Trumpism, where it's like early life and upbringing, and Tom Riddle's identity. He has an immense fear of death, psychopathy and narcissism, hatred and revenge. He hates Muggles, and his desires to avenge his mother's death, and his feelings of abandonment and persecution fueled his evil
Who
actions.
doesn't hate those fucking muggles?
Lack of love and compassion.
Full-blown mudblood.
Belief in pure blood superiority. This is kind of aligning a lot.
Well, you know,
He was for the pure blood, so it's
did
kind
kill
of
the Blood Prince. Believe me,
personal.
gotta do something about these muggles. There's too many of them. Voldemort, but he's Trump. In the new HBO version, they just make him Trump. Harry Potter, come to die. The boy who lives, come to die. Listen, folks, I believe me. People are saying you lived and you got the scar and bing, bing, bing. Now you've done school and now you're here. Great job, but I'm gonna kill you.
He's going after school-age children.
Well, they're an easy fight.
He's going after.
They're an easy fight and they still won. They still beat me. They didn't have a military. There was no the bing, 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 Israel. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine Harry Potter, Israel.
Oh my God, the wizards would lose. The wizarding world would be taken out immediately. The wizarding world was promised to Israel 3,000 years ago. That's what nobody understands. They're getting that shit. They're gonna make sure they get that shit.
Harry Potter.
They're gonna get that shit. The second broomstick is hit. Oh my God, they hit the pentagram. They hit the pentagram.
Because they're witching.
They're witches. We have to do something about this.
Gosh.
We've got to get them out of here, folks. We're putting them on the no-flight list. You're not allowed to use a broom anymore.
You have to use commercial fucking airways like
Anybody
fucking
who
Bubble.
buys a Swiffer, they're going on a list. I'm just trying to clean my house. Sure thing. Yep, go to the stake. We're gonna burn you. He brings back the Salem witch trials. They're a witch, clearly, because they called me mean.
They called me Taco.
Don't they know that that's witchcraft? You're not allowed to do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
First.
It's alchemy. It's transmutation. You can't do that. Just accept your reality.
Gosh.
Accept that it sucks. Don't criticize it. Otherwise, you're a witch.
My gosh.
We're making Salem witch trial again, folks. We're going to make Salem witch trial again. That's what we're going to do, folks. That's what we're going to do. He's like, oh, her exes. She was a bitch to me. Burn her.
Tries to go after the whole academic college and deans at Harvard. My little precious Baron got rejected.
They were doing magic to make sure he got rejected. It wasn't because he had a 1.1 GPA.
They wouldn't take my bro.
Which is also my son Donald Jr.'s blood alcohol level at all times. They said it wasn't possible, but he's done it.
The boy who lived. The Don.
Boy who lived. Don Jr. The boy who lived. Come to do more cocaine with your dad. Come here, son. Come do this line with me. Remember that time I punched you in the face for wearing a jersey to the Yankees game in front of all your friends at college? And then you drank yourself half to death every day and would piss yourself to the point where your friends, in quotes, called you Diaper Don. I didn't make that up, by the way. That one, I didn't. That one's written.
No.
It's pathetic. Diaper Don. They're going, and he's doing the thing that he does to his opponents, but about his son. They're calling him Diaper Don. He's a shame. He's an embarrassment. Why is my robot talking to me? Stop it. They're going in Diaper Don. Stop talking. Robot, stop it. AI, we've got to do something about that. Oh my God, why is he still talking? He talks for way too long.
Well, speaking of diapers, apparently from all his drug use, apparently Elon is he fucking pisses his pants now.
He does too now?
Yeah, he pisses. He's lost control of
Yeah, man. They're just pissing their pants, shitting their pants. What is with these powerful men and pissing and shitting their pants?
because they took too many drugs.
Yeah,
They-
but
many
drugs aren't
drugs.
pissing and shitting my pants.
They're not doing the type of drugs.
I've been dead before. Maybe I shit my pants that day.
That's understanding. But I mean, it's not like it's
When you die, you do. Yeah. I mean, there was
Mhm.
blood too. Yeah, there was a lot going on. There was a lot coming out of every orifice that day.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We made it to
It's just like-
29. We made it to 29. No ex-girlfriends soft launching their new relationships in my face this time. They're all blocked. Except for one, because logistical things, but we're very soon, folks. Believe me. It's going to be over very soon.
That sounds elusive.
Yes, it does. No, I'm just going to turn the block button back off once she changes her fucking mail. Just stop sending your mail to my house. Don't make me call you out. I don't want it. You know why I'm doing this voice for this one person. Believe me, some might call what you're doing fraud. Anyways, yeah, 29. The final year of the 20s.
I'm excited for my 30s.
Actually, it began a little under an hour ago, 10:13 p.m. was officially when I popped out of my mom's hoo-ha. Well, not popped out. They had to use medical salad tongs because I didn't want to come out. I was just super late. Yeah. I was like, please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
Blood tongs.
Yeah, no, they by my head. They had to medical salad tong me out. I broke my mom's tailbone on the way out. I put up a fight. Did not want to come out. Did not want to come out. It was a battle. I was like, don't make me do this. Come on.
I want to do this, please.
I've listened to this woman's taste in music the last 9 months. You're really gonna fucking come on? She only knows like one Springsteen song and then calls herself a Springsteen fan. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna have to listen to the same fucking song over and over again. Born to Run. That's the most overplayed one. Every now and then. No, I love Springsteen. I love his other songs. You know, the thousands of them. The whole catalog. This woman, I swear, this fucking. Talking about my mom, like, this fucking bitch. I swear, she has to choke me. Anyways, Springsteen, right.
Yes, Springsteen.
Anyways, her taste in music, right. What did that have to do with the choking? Anyways, birthdays, right. Yeah, I'm trying to not be troublesome.
It's inevitable for us. Come on, brother.
Like Thanos. I'm
It's
gonna
snap my fingers.
snap my fingers and say some toxic shit. No, I think we've been decent about that.
That's good.
Yeah, we're not saying. Well, imagine if I just listed off all the things with hits such as "Whose grandpa is this?" Like I said, now that's what I call music.
Is that what I call?
Now that's what I call toxic. 29 with hits such as "It's All Your Fault," "I Never Loved You," or everybody's favorite, "Go Fuck Yourself." No to what? It's just now that's what I call It's not about
supposed to
anything
veer away.
particular.
The way things,
It's just the way things go. Yeah, it's been a weird.
even though
Woke up this morning, went downstairs to make some coffee, and there was a fucking king snake just sitting there in the foyer. And I thought,
oh, you're muddy.
I like, and my first thought was, oh, this is just a prank, like from my family. Like it's probably a rubber snake. It's not really moving. It's not moving at all. Must be a prank. I'm gonna go poke it. So I poked it. Not a rubber snake. Very, very much a real, alive, and angry, because I poked it, king snake. Waiting by the place that my cat usually waits, for mice to come out. Like it's some sort of fucking vending machine for mice. And she'll like run her tail along the wall and mimic the sound of a mouse running so that they come out thinking some bad bitch is going to be out there. It's not. It's doom. That's what's out there. So yeah, Snake. That was fun.
I'm a snake.
Yeah, literally. He was just sitting there like, I'm a snake. Don't touch me. It's Kill Tony.
Don't touch me, you fucking bitch. I'm a fucking snake now. I'm Tony Hinchcliffe, the fucking snake.
I hope he hears this. I'm saying like about like Rogan and all the other ones. They're not going to hear this. I hope he hears this. Fuck that guy. Tony Hinchcliffe, you're not funny. You're just in the closet. That's all.
Damn. Calling it as you see it.
You see him on Bill Maher recently?
I have not. I really have not. I'm a little out of the loop.
It was like on Bill Maher's podcast, not Bill Maher's show. I don't watch either. I only watched the clips from this because I thought it was really funny for someone as shitty as Bill Maher to like be able to position himself as a better comedian, but also just a better person than Tony Hinchcliffe in that interview. Like immediately asserted that in like the funniest of ways. And I was like, you know what? Bill Maher's a shithead. I don't like him. But this was good for him. Points.
Really?
Points go to Bill. Bill.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill Maher, the Israel guy. Bill.
There we go.
Bill.
It's not wrong. They're legal.
Bill Maher, the Israel guy. He's like if Jeff Goldblum.
That's awful.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum is kind of a creep.
Really? I need to hear.
Oh, I've heard from other podcasters. He's like tell your parents you met me guy. God, he's the horniest guy in Hollywood. He's so horny he has to make those noises. He's like a horny tuning fork. Every time he sees a woman, he's like, he's just vibrating a frequency from like the synapses of knowing that they exist. And then slowly like gliding, drifting towards them, gravitating. How old are you? 16? Oh, 2 more years. Okay.
I think you would be one of those.
Kids will find a way.
No. I hate that. I hate knowing that.
Tell your parents you met me.
I'll tell you how big of a deal I was.
That was a big deal. You know that movie with the dinosaurs?
And even more importantly, the one with the fly, that was me.
It's me. He's always doing like, and that's when like horny Robin Williams.
Not horny Robin Williams.
Horny Robin Williams. Just sensual, horny Robin Williams. It's like Robin Williams did nothing but Molly his whole life.
It was cocaine for him.
No, I'm saying Jeff Goldblum is, just.
Oh, and he has the permanent Molly effect where it's like everything's sensual.
Yeah, he's like, everything he touches, he comes a little bit. Anybody who sits in a chair after him gets pregnant, even if it's a man. It happened again. Sorry. Wet dream, but it's awake. I'm a wet awake. I'm sorry, Jeff Goldblum. What if he's a really nice guy?
I was hoping he was a nice guy, but I mean, Hollywood. They're all creeps. They're all creeps. They're all terrible, awful creeps.
You know who I'm sure is a trustworthy guy? Guy who woke up from a coma, 2015 would say. Kevin Spacey. Great guy, great actor. Never going to do anything wrong. Also, very, very, very straight, masculine guy. Where are the men like Kevin Spacey out there? Trustworthy, respectful, masculine, manly. He what? He what? He's what? He did what? He moved where? Israel? What happened to good, solid Christian men like Kevin Spacey? He went where? He did what? To who? He did what to the who? Kevin Spacey from Superman Returns. Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey from that movie with the Ansel Elgort, and he can't talk, and he's a dickhead, and he drives. I know what it's called, but fuck Ansel Elgort. He bullied my friend in high school.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding. Fuck that guy. Piece of shit.
You know.
Look at me. I pretended to have cancer in a movie and made a bunch of teenagers cry. So I think I'm entitled to whatever I want. Stolen valor.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. What a shithead. Not just for that, just for bullying my friend, too.
Yeah.
She's a nice girl, you piece of shit. Ansel. Ansel? What kind of name is that for a man? The only Ansel I know in existence aside from that is Ansel Adams, the photographer. Who's a woman, by the way. After Coming after everyone.
Yeah, this is
This is
the
good.
vengeance
This is
episode.
the day that I get to let out all of the things that I keep inside. What's next? What's on the list? Give me some. Throw me a softball.
Gosh, oh no, fuck. That one PE coach that made you uncomfortable that one time in high school.
Which one? Which one?
Oh no, I just had like a flashback myself earlier today where I was like, disassociating, how it usually happens.
At school. He would only
Mhm.
work with the girls and massage
That's
them
very
in their upper legs.
jail, straight to jail.
Hey, yeah, I hope he's in jail. A lot of
I hope.
trainers in high schools around here have been locked up.
My middle school, they had for the coach's office, they had a window into the girls' PE locker room.
That's fucked up.
I know.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Who designed that? Kevin Spacey? Well, no, it would be in the boys' locker room. Sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry, Kevin, for getting that wrong.
Like, who designed that originally? Who thought that was a good idea?
Jeffrey Epstein?
You know what?
He lived in Florida.
Oh, this was back in Texas, so I don't know if that makes it worse or better.
Who would? I don't know. I don't have any good Texas references. Drake just moved there, so I can't use that.
Which one? Like Drake, like wop, 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 or like Drake Bell?
Like Drake.
No.
Drake Bell's still in Mexico, as far as I know.
Gosh.
But the way he explained it, it's because Drake and Josh did really well over there.
Mm-hmm.
And so, when he goes there, he's treated like a royalty compared to here. Which, if that's the case, fuck it. You know what? I would do that too. If, if it's beneficial for your career and that's where, you would sell the most tickets and make the most money, why not? Why the fuck not? I don't know. It seems like the logical thing to do, especially knowing he was, financially strapped for a while after that show. And that makes economic sense. Whoever his financial advisor is, good job.
Sorry, that was just financial advisor. He did a good job. I mean, he is still a scumbag, but
He's a perpetual scumbag or a perpetuating scumbag. That doesn't excuse what he did. But that gives hope that somebody like him who has been so public about these things can rehabilitate and hopefully be a very unique story compared to his other Hollywood counterparts.
yes.
And that's something that, it's going to take some time to realign, for lack of better. Did you get that?
Yes. I get it.
I'll make sure that.
Yes, I get it.
But if you look inside, eventually I'm sure you'll find that over your shoulder. You know that over your shoulder. You know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. I'll always be. So turn around. Just turn around. Come back from Mexico, Drake. It's me, Dr. Phil. Come back from Mexico. We gotta know, what you running from? What you running from, boy?
Oh gosh, who's that? Was it Chris Hansen that did the TV show for all those years?
Hansen.
Yeah, Chris Hansen and Dr. Phil team up for one last.
Two people that I've crossed over with. I met Chris Hansen. I think I've told this story many times.
Sorry, you met Chris Hansen?
I've definitely told this story at least twice on this show.
You have. I just still keep losing my mind where it's like, oh, for what reasons?
I was in Colorado. I was 8 years old in a hot tub at a...
Yes, the hot tub. And that seems way more peculiar where you were 8 years old with the To Catch a Predator guy in a very precarious situation. But yes, I remember that.
He was literally just chilling. He was telling me and my dad stories about the show and stuff. He was and this guy came in. We got him to get completely naked. And I come in and I'm like, what are you doing? Hell, man. And I don't understand pedophilia at this time. I'm 8. So I'm like, that's funny. Why is he naked? That's silly. Tell me more, Chris Hansen from NBC.
Predator. I do not know the concept of yet as an 8-year-old.
It just, to me, it sounded like a good prank show. It just sounded like the best prank show of all time. I was like, these sound like creepy guys. And why are they trying to meet up with kids and then you're getting them and catching them with their pants down? Literally, that's awesome, dude. Who are you, man?
Thank goodness you were so innocent as a...
Yeah, but then I went home and I watched the show and I was like, oh, that's a cool dude. Chris Hansen, I mean, not the naked guy that he caught. Just want to make that clear. I have to do something about it. Catching too many of my friends.
What if this whole time the predator Chris Hansen was meaning to catch was himself the whole time?
He looks in the mirror. He's like, one day, you motherfucker. One day. You're always a step ahead of me, aren't you, Chris? The mirror says back to him, you know it, Chris. What else? What else do we got? Who else? What else is going on in the world? I don't even pay attention to the news anymore.
Why? I'm not gonna lie either.
And I only pay attention to the news once a week, and then I write a 20-minute script. It's really the short news now. Like it's kind of good. I like that it's streamlined like that.
Early in the nine.
And then it used to be like a 90-minute show. Didn't make sense.
It used to be a 90-minute show and it was called the short news.
Well, I mean, compared to 24-hour news networks, I guess it's short.
True. Since we do live in a 24-hour news cycle nowadays.
Yeah, so it's short. It has finality. Should have called it the finality news. It doesn't have the same ring. But the show also used to be 30 seconds. Like, that's how I started it.
Oh, so like the original TikTok clips before TikTok clips became a thing.
Yeah, because like I was an early adopter to Anchor before they were bought by Spotify, and then I was a partner with them for a hot minute. So they're pushing it out because they were like, "This is a really cool concept," and I like had meetings with them. But then they got bought by Spotify, and then I kind of got forgotten about.
Oh my God.
And then by that point, the Tiny Meat Gang had read my near-death experience story online, and I was like, I feel like I have more to say than 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a chance and turned on the microphone for like 90 minutes and just went.
Yeah.
It was fucking scary. Oh. Trying to fill dead air with yourself for the first time. It's like, what, I hate how I sound. I'm hearing it in the mic, in the headphones, and like, am I even saying anything that's of substance at all whatsoever? And I would get messages like, and it's like, this is relatable. This is very down to earth. Like, we don't have a lot of shows like this. And then somewhere along the way, I got lost, but
Don't know how.
don't know how. I do know how. It's called dating someone who really fucks you up for a long time. And then finally taking the time to realize. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. I'm sorry. I'm unhinged today in all of the ways. It's really does take some time to realign though. And you got to do that completely by yourself sometimes. Because like if you hate your own company, how are you going to like anybody else's company?
Damn.
Start with the nitpicking that you do within yourself and then try again is like how I've been approaching this time. Like if I'm not cool with me, then I'm not ready to be for someone else. And maybe I never want to be somebody for somebody else. Maybe that's not something that I ever want to do. I mean, I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast last week because, yeah, no, we didn't because I hadn't done it yet. I deleted all the dating apps on my phone and my account.
Well, yeah.
Not because I'm seeing anybody, not because I'm like out there or anything, just because like I don't want that. I don't want to be wasting my time in those apps. I don't want to be like actively looking. I don't want to be feeling like I'm marketing myself where it's always going to feel inauthentic, even if I'm being my truest self. People see what they want to see on there. They just see like cards almost, and you're swiping left or right just based on these cards that capture a literal millisecond of somebody's essence.
It's deep.
And you're just shopping for pussy. You're just shopping for pussy that's going to ruin your life. Like every fucking time. Because it's never compatible. Because it's forced. You're both going into it with the mindset of we're both here for the same thing. And while in a lot of situations that's uniting, this is the type of thing where it's going to force compatibility in a lot of situations just based off the power of suggestion. And the context of this is like a dating game. And the end of the way to win is to make it work.
I'll be a son of a bitch. That's fucking deep, dog.
Whereas organic relationships that I've had, and when I say organic, I don't mean like pumped, like not pumped with chemicals or something. I mean like it's somebody that I met and we were friends and then we were close friends and we were even closer friends. And then one day we just started making out. And then from then on, it's like, oh, boom, I guess we're a thing now. Those are the best kinds of relationships and the ones that last 7 years. And like, And those are the people that at the end of the day are like, that was my home. Even looking back now, it's like that was my home. And if I can't find something comparable to that in all of the right ways, not in like comparing them, like you're not like this person, but I mean in the relationship dynamic type of way, then there's no fucking point in trying and going on stupid fucking apps that are their only purpose is to like keep taking your attention, keep taking your data, and keep you sucked in and keep taking your money. They don't want you to get off the app, so of course they're not going to actually try to show you somebody that is long-term compatible regardless of what you put as your preferences. We're not playing the game, they're playing us. And it's very unfortunate because it's ruined dating for our generation. People don't know how to like meet people organically anymore, and that's why I'm just kind of giving up. It's like, well, if it happens one day, then cool. That's fine. But I'm not going to fucking put myself on these apps and put myself through this again and again and again and again and then ask, oh, why is it not working? It was never meant to work.
Not only insanity, where it's like doing the same thing again and expecting the different results, but also like the cycle of abuse within its own way.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah. I'm questioning so many things now.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
No, because like I have my own problems, and it's just like, okay, for example, because whenever I met my current boyfriend, that sounds about the same. When I met my boyfriend, like, I was like, I'm just done with the apps. I'm quitting. I'm focusing on myself on life. And then here I am, a few years later. But I was like, I told Alex this earlier. I made a huge fuck up today, purely on accident. And I still feel bad. And I'm over here like, what can I do to like fix this? But it's near impossible because I had to get access to this closet, and this old rifle was in the way. So I moved over. I thought I put it on a secured corner, but it wasn't, and it fell over. And I didn't see it at the time, but I messed up the sight on it. And this thing is like pretty much 100 years old. I made a big fuck up, and it wasn't until he saw it later. It's like, what happened? What happened? And I was like, what? And he was like, but the sight's missing. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I didn't see any. Like, I was like, fuck. And then he found it, and he was like, I just need to find these tiny screws to fix it. And I was like, what can I do? Like, can I pay for it? Because apparently these tiny screws that are hard to come across, like, it's a whole thing. But like, he was obviously, he was upset. He wasn't like lashing out. He was just upset at the situation because he was like, people always break my shit. And I was like, this is the first time I actually fucked up to that like catastrophe where I was like, it was just pure incident and I didn't see it happen. If I saw something fell off of it, I would have been straightforward. But I was over here like, oh, well, just knocked it over and I put it back in the right place. And then apparently
arguments with a certain somebody about that when we were living together. Like she would break my shit by accident. Be like, I'm sorry. Like clearly I didn't mean to. And I'm like, it's not the fact that you meant to or not. It's the fact that you did. Let me be upset for a little bit.
Oh no, and I let him be. I was like, I am sorry. Like I like that was my whole thing where I was like, if I noticed there was something wrong, I would have said something, but I thought nothing was wrong with it.
Until say that fell over and it fired off or something.
No, we do not leave things loaded. That would, oh gosh. But like no, so like it's just like he did make a point, like maybe I shouldn't have left it out like that, or but he was still upset in the moment. Like he wasn't like yelling or anything. He was just like obviously expressing his frustration. And I was like, I fucked up, man. Like I fucked up big time, and I still feel bad about it. He knows I feel bad, but right after the fact, he was back to normal. He was like, I was like, I still feel terrible about doing that. Like he's like, I know, I'll find a way to fix it. And I was like, this man truly does like care about me to a certain caliber. Where I was like, holy fuck, like it's this valuable gun is now worthless because I fucked it up to that degree. Like I think he was gonna sell it, and I was like, but he just kind of after he expressed his frustration for like 2 minutes, he brushed it off as like, okay, I gotta find a way to fix it. And I'm just like, like I was like, I was expecting him to be like, get the fuck out of my house. He's never been like that before, but I was just like, that's how bad it was. And I was just like, fuck me, I fucked up so bad. And I'm not laughing at the situation, but I'm just like, I appreciate the patience that has been expressed. I appreciate that. I was over here like, let me try to find a way to fix this. And he's like, no, I'm just gonna have to fix it. Like, I'm like, okay. I'll just leave it alone for now. But I was just like, man, I made a big whoops today, like completely incidental.
I mean, accidents happen, even in my job where they shouldn't. People make mistakes.
Your job is life and death. Your job is life and
Yeah,
death.
you're only human. Like even like yeah, doctors fuck up. So it's okay. That's all I'll say about that. You and I talked about this off pod.
Yep. Like I was like with the back to the apps thing, like I realized like I definitely participated in that cycle for the longest time because we essentially grew up with dating apps as they like made way into mainstream media and became the absolute norm. And like you're at a point where I was at a few years ago where it's like, fuck this, we're getting out of this. I'm not participating in this anymore because it's not good for me.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Like it does feel like that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result type of thing. But it's also like, how dare these fucking apps make themselves seem like we'll help you find the person. We're the end all. But it's like you guys actually don't want this to ever end. You want people
Yeah, because that's your profit.
Hinge,
It's like
they say like we're the
Yeah.
app that's meant to be deleted. How many times have I deleted and re-downloaded this fucking app?
shit, I'm banned from that app.
I'm traumatized from that app, but we won't go into that. Woman I met last summer.
Not to tangent too much. The last time I tried that app, they said there's like a service issue or we can't log you in with that. And like I found out with that error code, it means that you were blocked for some reason. I was like, I only used this app one time
Yeah,
before
what the fuck?
and I just deleted it. I don't know how or why, but I have said like recent where it's like if I do end up single again, I'm never dating again. I'm good. I just want to be with like surrounded by cats and books and like a wine and tea library.
I feel that. I wanna start a farm. That's my goal.
Garden, start with a garden. It is so fun.
Yeah, but I want to farm like animals and stuff. Like many animals, folks. I want horses, folks. I'll ride the horses into town. I'm like, hello, get pulled over. They'll be like, do you have a registration? I'll be like, suck my dick. It's a horse. Registration right here. Point to the ass.
It's like you have. It sounds like you have a lot of like ideas moving into, your 29th year.
Old as fuck now, so I would hope so. I would really hope so. I wasted most of my 20s with the same person. Don't really want to have to look back on something like my 30s or late 20s or whatever. Like I wasted more time. I wasted a lot of time. The 20s, they say that's the time to waste time, but I also look back and I'm like, I could have done a lot differently. I would say like 2023, I should have never re-downloaded dating apps. I should have never put myself out there. There was somebody in my life at the time who was somebody I met organically that I probably should have pursued things with, honestly.
I'm sorry.
But hindsight is 2020, of course. And there's nothing I can do about that. And that's fucking fine. And I'm not saying that like that because I'm actually upset about it or something, but I'm saying it like that because I'm like, damn, that's just life. And you learn from that. And I have learned from that. Where it's like, next time around, don't do that. Don't go on the apps. Don't let a algorithm that's meant to keep you hooked on it pretend to matchmake for you.
Instead, hire a real matchmaker.
Don't even do that because they probably just want your money too.
They do.
They want you to come back to them.
They don't want you to come back to them. They want to flaunt that they're like, I'm so good at my job that this is my success story. Give me money.
Well, they can go kick rocks. That's what I have to say to the matchmakers. I don't want anything to do with that shit. It's like if it happens, it happens. That should be the way it is, Like if you meet somebody and the chemistry's good and it grows into something, then cool. So be it. Like what happened to that? I hate to sound like an old man, but I am now. I'm getting up there.
Old.
I'm geriatric now. Like I said last year about somebody else. I'm the geriatric old one now.
That means I'm the geriatric old woman because I'm older than you.
No, just let it happen. No. Just let it happen. It's different. It's different.
I'm excited for my 30s.
Yeah, it's a new chapter. Everyone keeps telling me this is your last year. Like say goodbye to life. I'm like, fuck.
What?
Not like you're gonna die, but like this is the end type of thing. Like 30s are gonna be, it's doom. I'm like, really? It just kind of, because 29 just feels like the same fucking thing as last year, just without all of the of psychological manipulation from certain parties involved in my life at the time. Do you like how I cupped my hand around the microphone for that?
It was beautiful. But I'm like, people that say that were the same people that were like, I'm gonna miss high school. Like, oh, these were the best days of our lives. I'm like, I feel like more windows are gonna open where I had my stupid years. I had my fuck around and find out years. And now it's like I have a grasp on like who I am as a person and what I can do and take that moving forward. And like my life and personality and livelihood's not based off of like the pressures, like especially in the South, where it's like you're pressured and like, oh, you're 23 and not married with kids yet. Womp,
like,
womp. And it's like, no, because I actually care about myself.
I think we've had enough finding out and fucking around.
Now we get to enjoy the learnings and from our mistakes and be able to move forward. Like, I think it's a period of like this was a lot of growth, but like now we get to just kind of, well, at least in my belief, like I can kind of reap where it's like this is where I want to be and that's what I want to do and this is where I want to go and just travel and cats and have good
Yeah.
wine.
Of course, it's time for us to like convert and transmutate those findings, or the suffering into growth, learning, lessons, to momentum forward. And I think
Yes.
that's what 2025 has been about so far, in a lot of ways, which has been really cool. Closing those books and other things popping back in only for me to keep making the right decision. I've been, no. You don't get to come back. You don't get to come back. Not to any capacity. And that's a big deal because maybe me and in a different time, a year or a couple years ago, regardless of who it was, I would have been like, okay, yes, like let's try it again. Why not? I don't want to die alone. But now I'm like, I'm gonna die alone. Like that's 90% chance that that I'm gonna die alone. It's just a logistical thing. It's not a loneliness thing. Like it's literally just logistics and circumstance. And a lot of people say that when it's their time, they don't want anyone to fucking be there.
Yes. Yeah, that happened to a neighbor of mine where her husband was like, get out of the house now. I don't care. You need to leave and someone and go. And like they came back later and he was dead in his bed. And I was like, that was very on brand for him because he didn't want to be seen as like reliable, old school man, right? Like reliable on someone, but also he kept it secret that he had cancer for the past few years.
Dogs and cats do that. They run away when they know it's their time so that they can die alone. And like they go and they seek death alone because they don't want their owners to have to deal with it, which is like so poetic and sad, but like, fuck, that makes sense. It's supposed to be a peaceful thing, and if anyone's around, they're gonna make it about themselves.
And that's why I told my neighbor whenever she was like, I can't believe he never told me that he had this like illness that was definitely going to kill him in the next few years, and it did. And I was like, well, if he told you, what's the likelihood of you wanting to intervene, saying, no, we need to try these treatments, we need to try chemo, we need to do this, we need to do that. Whereas for the past few years, he's lived his life in peace and not having to go under treatments. And
he would feel like a burden to them, and they would be burdening him with like he
would be in more pain because it would have killed him earlier with like, not to say like chemo's not a good option, but I mean, it's killing all your good and bad cells. Like it takes a huge toll on the body, let alone a man that's like almost 80. Like that's more or less likely going to be the cause to kill him, where it's like he couldn't stand the chemo and die a non-peaceful death.
Yeah. Like a colleague of mine recently was diagnosed with an illness, and something they said on social media, like while going through treatment, was like they don't want anyone to worry about them anymore, and they don't want to worry about them anymore. They're done. They're done fighting. And while that may have been like how it felt in the moment, and like I saw a lot of people commenting like, no, you got to keep going. I stayed silent. I stayed silent, not because like I don't care about this person. I very much care about this person. And when I see them, I know like I'm going to be like, how you doing, dude? Like what's going on? Like it's not my place to tell somebody you have to keep fighting.
Selfish once. It's like, that's not.
We're all suffering all the time. Like, fuck. Add more to that. Like compile more onto that. Like fuck. Just put me down. I don't know. Like I don't mean that in like in a cynical way. I mean that more in like a let people fucking rest.
Let them choose what they want for themselves. I mean, that's not that hard.
We're still paying fucking bills. Like, like cremation or caskets or at least 5K, probably more now with
No. Dude, okay, like this happened 2021 maybe. But so my biggest thing, which is so fucked, but like life insurance is definitely important to look into because my friend's father passed suddenly, like just out of nowhere. And here I am in his bedroom with my friend, her brother. I think the grandma, which was the father's mother, was just in the living room smoking cigarettes. And we're like digging through every cabinet, every piece of paper we could find, anything and everything to find and see, like, does he have life insurance? Does he have life insurance? Because it ended up that they had to pay, like, for the lowest cost possible, like 10 grand out of pocket that no one had, like, aside from everyone trying to comply, everything for the most basic.
for death after care.
Yep. Like, that wasn't, like, they had to really barter with the funeral home, which, like, I would put them on blast, but yeah, no, because they're like, oh, well, we're going to hold the body if you won't pay us. And they're like, we didn't tell them to take them to you. It's just, it was an automatic assumption.
That is
And now you're holding the body against us because we don't have the money. This was obviously not planned and we don't have life insurance. And so they won't even do like payment plans. They were just like, you're going to pay the 10 grand up front. And there was extra fees after the the fact.
we should
That was just for them to have the funeral. And they didn't even bury him. They cremated him.
fucking hate this world sometimes.
I know, I do too. It's okay. Like, are you kidding me? Like, not even a fucking payment plan where it's like, hey, if this is the situation, like, let's set up something that you pay X amount a month. We're only going to charge a small amount of interest due to that because, and that's so fucked to say where it's like, oh yeah, you're going to have to pay interest. Like, it's just like,
what the hell?
like that would be the incentive for the company.
Is the business to get into if you're a greedy piece of shit.
Oh, it's a good, huge fraction of all funeral homes. Even if you think it's like, oh, it's a small, like this particular one where it's like it's a small mom and pop funeral home that's been open for ages in our area. A good portion are owned by this one major corporation that runs all funeral homes in all the United States.
Why do they do that?
Like, they won't say like the exact name of like, is it BSI or what have you? But like, there's one main corporation that they get into these like funeral homes saying, hey, we're going to cut you a deal for this XYZ. We're going to run all your services. You're going to follow our thing. You just don't change your name and what have you, and just still seem local. But really, you're following a major corporation's pricing module. That's why they won't do payment plans in that sort of sense. And CI is the biggest one out of like,
yeah.
They've essentially monopolized all of the death industry for the sake of profit. Yep, it's fucked.
People are going to beyond hell.
And I wanted to work in the funeral industry for the longest time. Like, I'm really good at it because at people's worst times, or even like planning for their worst times, which is a very uncomfortable conversation. Like, I would have people leaving with like giggling, laughing, having like even in my current role, I have to deliver some of the worst news to these people's lives. And after having a 20 to 30-minute conversation, they're like, I have them laughing, feeling better, and just like, you know what, I'm going to show you a game plan. You do what you want to do with this information, but this is the news I have to deliver you, and I'm sorry, but this was not my decision, obviously, and this is what we have to do. If this is what you want to do moving forward, this is what I personally would suggest, or try it somewhere else. Like, that's it. But I have my personable skills where it's like, I just alleviate their feelings, make them feel heard and valid, and like saying, I'm sorry, but here's the reality of the situation that we're looking at. And if you want to change it and you want to come here, this is what you got to do, but it's going to be painstaking. It's going to take time. So like, I don't sugarcoat that information, but I just, crack my humor, make them laugh, feel good, and just say, hey, like, I hope the best for you, but if it's not going to be now, we got to find out maybe when, and if not when, maybe somewhere else. But that's not my decision to make at the end of the day. I just relay the news. And they are so good to me. My people are so good to me. My gosh, like just the past few conversations this week of that regard, they're like, oh yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I just thought I'd try. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. At least you were realistic.
Yeah, I can't talk about my work right now.
I know. I'm sorry.
Like, I want to. There's so many crazy little things going on.
It's not worth it. Not worth it.
Just know lives are being saved right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's all. Crises that are being avoided every day. Lives are being saved.
And I know
And
because
that's
of your
great.
compassion, I just will say, I know because of your compassion and how you go about with your business, that you're probably not only the best, but doing your damn hardest where you're at. So that should not be ever undermined. But do you have any big plans for 29?
That is a great question. Finally released the album. That was supposed to be today. Look at where did the time go? Wow. Oops.
It's okay. We're only human.
Yeah, and I'm not like, again, I've said this so many times this year that I don't feel like I'm on a time crunch to complete these creative projects anymore. Because like I'm not afraid of the 27 club anymore because now I'm fucking 29. Or the album that was once going to be like, that was seen as like I have to get this out as a Hail Mary so this person hears it. It's not that anymore. This is for me. This is a me thing, and it'll be ready when it's ready, and I will feel it in my body when it's ready. And right now it's not.
That's okay.
And it's going to be like, I don't know, like I don't want to hype anything up. It doesn't feel authentic anymore. Like, it's going to be fun for me. I can tell you that. I'm going to like it. I can say that. Like, there's a couple songs on there that like they started out as not my favorites. And certain ones that were my favorites are now they're just whatever to me, which is cool to see like my own project evolve in my own head. I'm personally really proud of Cardigan now, which I wrote now, like it's got to be the fall of 2023, and I've built on it musically, like lyrically, it's been done. And what I'm realizing about a lot of these songs is I really very much focused on the message, like sonically, like the music part came after, or it came first, but the message was the main intent, which gives it like a basic folksy pop vibe. But what I'm going for is something a little bit more complex than that. And I've been afraid to add percussion. I'm not very good with it, but I've been playing around with it a lot more in my free time and getting more comfortable. And part of this not being on a time crunch thing is just making sure that I'm comfortable with what I'm releasing and that it's good enough where I can look back at it in a year and say, this is good. This is good. Because I've had instances in the past where I've released something and I've been like on that high of I did it, like I made this thing. And then I look back on it a year later with a different set of eyes or ears, and I'm like, it's not really as good as I remember it being. I was just living off of like the hype of just finishing it. Like I should definitely allow time for things to cool down creatively before I release them is one thing that I'm learning about myself.
I support.
Except for this podcast. I mean, like that goes edit, master through the AI, and then we pump that out.
We have fun doing it too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why it's so quick to be published after like it's about to be June 1st. We're a minute away from June 1st.
It's Pride Month Eve.
It begins. My birthday is Pride Month Eve.
My gosh. Leave out your milk and cookies for Freddie Mercury and Alex and their cats.
Freddie Mercury has a secret daughter. Did you know that?
What?
I don't know. I saw that on TikTok. Must be true.
It came from TikTok.
Yeah, it must be true.
TikTok has not failed me before.
It's failed me a few times. It took me all the way to
TikTok.
Colorado. That For You page kind of
Sorry.
fucked up my life. Talk about apps curating doom for you, introducing you to just the least compatible people. It's not even a dating app. What the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, this will do. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, this will do. Oh, that's literally not how relationships work. What the fuck was I thinking? This will do. What?
And from TikTok.
No, but just like my character needs to be brought into question there a little bit. Someone's gonna have to deal with this. Someone's gonna love this. Oh my god, is he actually showing some sort of responsibility? Fucking no shit. I'm gonna preface this by, first of all, wasn't in my right mind. Very heavily drinking. Yes. Secondly, yeah. This'll do was absolutely my mindset there. And this'll do is not, you're inauthentic in a relationship. You can't be inauthentic in a relationship especially to that fundamental level. You gotta like the person, not pretend. You can't fake it till you make it in a relationship. I'm saying this for me, by the way. Like, I'm not. This is something
Like,
I need to hear.
Like, I question all the time, but at the same time, like, I like my person, but I guess this is the whole not social media, but like former online dating professional effect where it's like, is this what I want? And it's like, Kelsey, shut the fuck up. You're like, most of your needs are satisfied. Shut the fuck up.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
my
thinkiness comes out in dating. It's like, do I love this person? It's
overthinkiness.
love is different every time. So
And like,
technically, yeah.
that's why, like, with the last dating app I was on, I ended up in now in this 3+ year relationship. And TikTok got me into the whole Mike's weather page. And I knew about Hurricane Ian like 2 weeks before it happened. And so I was fully prepared in advance. Like, that's how TikTok helped me.
TikTok.
And I knew about the disaster that was going to happen to North Carolina before they even knew it was going to happen. Because I was like, I saw the trajectory of Hurricane Milton. And I was like, the Carolinas are about to get destroyed. And I felt so terrible. I knew that well in advance just from the trajectory of this.
Of me driving all the way to
No, I did not. I'm sorry. I don't have a weather page for that.
Alex's manic page. It's cloudy with a chance of crazy. Don't go outside today.
Don't leave your house.
It's not safe. Don't go outside. He's out there somewhere going, good enough, I guess. And then getting engaged. Good enough, I guess, to spend the rest of my life with. Did I think this through? Totally, for 30 seconds. I just wanted change, okay? That's not the way to get change, though. We could all use a little change. In words of Smash Mouth.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. R.I.P. Damn. What was his name? Steve?
Anything-
Steve. I am Steve. You know, the world's just gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Oh, how applicable that song has become in our lives.
Dude, they 29. The years, they just start coming. They don't stop coming. They just don't stop coming, dude. These years, man, they keep on coming. They don't stop coming. All that glitters is fucking gold. Why? Why? And only shooting stars can break the mold? Like, what's the deal with that? What's the deal with shooting stars? Why are they only ones who can break the mold? It was promised to me. The mold was promised to me 3,000 years ago.
Gosh.
There's a moss base in the mold. We've got to break it.
But do you have any final words for this birthday, Kat?
My God, I'm so sorry to everyone. Like the acid I took never even hit. Well, it's gonna, but it's gonna, but in like half an hour.
That's insane.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? It's fine. It'll hit when I turn on my TV and I rip a bowl and my cat looks at me and all of a sudden she has the voice of Tilda Swinton.
And the eyebrows to Matt.
I feel like if she was on a TV show like Full House style, you know, the dog who could think in like a human voice, she would be voiced by Tilda Swinton.
I can see that.
Oh yeah, and she'd be so annoyed with me all the time.
My cat would be voiced by Tiffany Haddish. She just gives that vibe.
She ain't ready.
Oh, but fun little last minute game. You know, being that you're 29 now, it's your birthday. Just off the bat of your head, like what's at the current date and time, is there a favorite song that you like?
Yes, This Is Who I Am
What is it?
by Celeste.
Okay. I'm gonna check that out. Any favorite movie?
Minecraft. No, I mean, that's just like the most recent one I've seen.
But it's your most favorite as of recent.
I mean, it's the only movie.
Any sort of, not things you regret, but like, was there something that you would change in this past year?
No. Honestly, like, I would say for now, this is the first time where I'm like if we're talking about 2025, it feels like anything bad that did happen, I'm like, okay, I learned something from that and I grew from that quite quickly. Like the speed that I'm being forced to mature because of certain things, it's been pretty impressive if we're being serious here for a second. And I'm pretty proud of that. And I don't say that a lot. And I don't like to say that I'm proud of me for anything. But looking back and seeing, you know, compared to last year, compared to the year before, like just looking at like the job that I'm doing, looking at the way that I'm not avoiding things that I used to avoid, and I'm not drinking, I'm not hiding my feelings. And if I feel something, I let myself feel it, which ends up being almost like a reverse snowball effect where things just don't hurt as much eventually, which that's the way it's supposed to be. If you let yourself feel it, it doesn't bottle up inside of you and build up and then come out as like catastrophization over trivial shit.
Any advice for you moving forward in the future? Like, what would you want to tell like your year from now self?
I've got me. That's all.
Gosh, any favorite food? Anything that's anything that you're over here like this is the best thing in the world?
Yeah. I go to Acme every day, local supermarket, and I pick up a foot-long turkey and cheese sub.
My gosh, that sounds decadent.
Yeah, it's very simple, but it's fucking it's so good, especially like around now, like midnight. A midnight Acme turkey and cheese sub goes down so easy. Throw in that shit. Well, no, stop it.
Eat it like a pelican,
Like
like a whole fish, but it's a
Something.
turkey sub.
every time I turn my back, my cat tries to like take a nibble out. I'm like, hey, no, don't do that. You can't do that.
And favorite drink at the moment?
What do I drink anymore?
Obviously non-alcoholic.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast
Nice.
or espresso, depending on
Ooh,
the
that's,
day.
oh.
I'll have
Are you reading anything?
calorie labels
Sorry.
to make sure that they're high enough.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry, that's the most Taylor Swift answer ever. Calorie label. Except
But,
hers
like,
is for the opposite
Yeah,
answer.
the reverse of Taylor Swift's reason. I'm trying to build here. 2025 is about building. My abs are back, folks. We're trying to build.
Oh,
Yeah, folks. That's what's going on. I'm on steroids now. No, I'm not on steroids. Imagine.
what? Terrifying. That would be terrifying. I feel like that would do. And what do you want to see happen to this podcast in the next year?
Both. Building. Very simple answer, but big things. Big things. Building. Growth. America. Freedom.
And I'm definitely going to repost the links this time, not to go off pod talk. I'm going to be on top of that. This week has just been absolutely hectic.
Dude, I haven't even been like on social media, and when I do go on, it's at like 3 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, finally, I have time, kind of.
Okay. Because I was over here like, have I been missing posting? Like I was like, because I'm going to literally go on TikTok at some point where it's like, this is what's happening and this is my pod and this is what, like I love to do with my friend. And just, I wanted to share it officially.
I did briefly post the video of the clip for the butt plug at work bit, but then I got nervous.
Well, that was so funny.
But then I got nervous because like my bosses follow me.
Yeah, I get
Like,
that.
not because I would get in trouble, but because I know I would walk in one day and like in the middle of the day I just hear, "You've been a very bad boy, Mr. Mador." We have fun. We have fun over there.
Fun in this office. I think it's safe to say this has been the Pool House. It's
This is
Alex's
house.
29th birthday. We are the Hive.
We are the Pool House. The Pool House is just the friends you made along the way.
There's more to come.
That's what America's all about, folks. I can't even do impressions anymore. Wow, that means the acid's coming. The true
Damn it.
self. revealed.
And we'll find that out on the Short News podcast when Alex.
What? I'm going right into that after this? What? You hang up, I just go into another pod, straight record. Yeah, so like anyways, I don't really know what's going on in the news. Apparently Elon Musk pisses his pants.
Yep.
This has been the Short News. See you next week. That's it. That was the episode.
That's it. It's perfect.
The Short News podcast is off for the rest of the week.
And also, happy birthday, Alex. I'm very glad I've met you and made you my friend.
I
Make it sound like it was against your will.
appreciate your friendship very much, and
Appreciate yours as well.
we are building together, and we're going to rule the world.
I was going to say the same thing.
We're
I was
gonna,
going to say we shall become moguls.
we're gonna have an actual platform, unlike Voldemort, who didn't. Still critical of that
Yeah,
guy. Where was your political
pussy.
platform? What was your plan once you got in office, dude? I'm not convinced. Like you're not selling me on this whole Death Eaters thing. Do better. Try harder next time.
Instead of like a taco, it's Vaco.
that a spell?
Trump always chickens out. It said it's Voldemort. Voldemort always chickens out. You haven't heard about taco?
It's taco. I know the food taco.
Yeah. No. Oh my gosh. The only politics we actually bring in is the last minute. Trump had a whole pissy fit because the people of like Wall Street, they have an acronym for him called TACO because he always says these things, but he never follows through and ends up like fucking everything up for no reason. So
Wow.
they say taco.
Somebody finally named the game.
Yeah, it's Trump always chickens out. And then he got so pissed off. He's like, no chicken. I'm
I
not a
wouldn't
chicken.
call
There's
it-
for some reason.
I wouldn't say that it's chickening out. I would say this is part of the art of the deal. I hate to give him any credit anywhere, but the art of the deal is simply gaslighting the American people to the point of panic and then going, what? I never said I would do that.
Yep.
Relieved. And they're like, we're safe for another day.
No. Dude, he gets so offended if you call him chicken.
You can't call him
Something about boomers. Something about boomers. If you say like it's like Marty McFly in Back to the
Nobody
Future. If you
calls
call them
me
a fucking chicken,
Yeah.
they're like, no one calls me chicken.
That's why
and then they
I died.
freak the
That's
fuck
why I
out.
had overdoses because you called me a pussy and I took more drugs. Nobody calls me a pussy. Just kidding. Now after that, like if somebody calls me a pussy for not doing drugs, I'm like, okay, yeah, then I'm the biggest fucking pussy. I'm the biggest, wettest, fattest fucking pussy. And then I start making queef noises with my mouth. That's me talking. You hear that?
Call me Arby's roast beef.
Exactly. Like I'll take it so far that they walk away. Like I'm sorry that I don't want to do your free cocaine. The fact that you're offering it to me makes me question its validity and legitimacy as cocaine.
Oh my gosh.
I don't believe that's cocaine, sir. Or ma'am. Or ma'am.
They
A lot of these white bitches out here, they be doing that snow.
gosh. The snow
skiing.
bunnies.
They be skiing out here. Them snow bunnies, dude. I didn't know what that was. Now I know what that was.
Gosh.
Believe me.
Believe him, and this has been the pool house.
This has been the pool house, folks. Shout out to the
Happy
snow
birthday,
bunny.
buddy.
You can find me at no, I'm not. To the snow bunnies, call me. I'm not on dating apps anymore. You have to reach me by carrier pigeon.
Ooh.
You have to. I don't know. No bunnies hit me up. Anyways, this has been the pool house. We love you, and you're very special.
You're so special.
And you ready? In the words of Tiffany Haddish. Y'all ready?
Mhm.
Hmm? Sorry, Tiffany.
Love you too.
She's not gonna hear this. Every single person that I've mentioned that's not gonna hear this is gonna hear this one day.
One of these days.
They all show up to my door.
We're gonna-
Heard this.
It may have been recent, but we heard this.
It's a fucking support group. Surviving the pool house. It's just my exes and then certain celebrities. Bunch of people. To all be in a fucking community center together on a Wednesday night.
Shitty Folgers coffee.
I
and
hope
the
it's shitty.
stale donut.
Better be shitty, you fuckers. You know, this hypothetical situation, I'm getting mad. Guys, this has been the pool house. Happy birthday to all of you. Okay,
And we'll be back.
and we'll be back. We love you. You're very special. The acid is hitting. I'm going to go deal with that.
I'm gonna go check on my boyfriend and his friends.
Is the acid hitting him?
No. We're not doing anything illegal in our area.
I'm sorry.
The acid is holding. We'll see y'all next time.
See y'all
Happy
on
birthday,
Flip.
Alex.
We love you. You're very special. God bless you and God bless America. We'll see you on the next one.